or I smack it out, a la Will Smith.
Wow.
I will. Pretty often.
I've got a pocket full of zip ties. Not zip ties. What are they called?
Why?
Remember
Oh my
this.
God! I already know.
You know, it was like
Wait,
slapping a bass.
Slap a bass.
Yeah.
I can't smile like this. It hurts.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here again, Breaking Bad. We finished season 2, on to season 3. We are at episode 1. Tom, bring us back to the finale of season 2.
So it opens up with the same black and white scene, except it zooms out and you can see that there's destruction throughout the neighborhood, and so it's not just focused on Walt's house. And then we have the Breaking Bad intro, and then Jesse wakes up to Jane's body. He's doing CPR. Obviously, it's a horrific situation. Jesse calls Walt. Walt calls Saul. Saul sends over a guy to clean up all the drugs before they call the cops. Cleans up all the drugs, slaps the shit out of Jesse. And cops come, and Jesse's there, and then the... what's his name? Margolis, Jane's dad, shows up, and he's just kind of emotionless sitting there. And Jesse ends up leaving, and Walt finds him inside a crack house. They have this really, just terribly emotional scene where Jesse just talks about how he loved Jane more than anything. That's like one of the hardest scenes in the series for me. But then it cuts to Gus. He's supporting the DEA fun run, and he sees he's talking to Hank, and he sees the jar with Walt's face on it, and now he knows he has cancer, and now he knows he has a brother-in-law in the DEA. What else? Walt is having surgery, and SKYLER asks him if he brought his phone, and he says which one. She immediately is like, what the fuck? And he has surgery, everything goes well. In the doctor's office, they say he's good to ease into his normal routine, and SKYLER pretty much says, all right, well, I'm the fuck out of here. She tells him to leave, and she says she knows about Gretchen and Elliot's not paying for anything, and also that he never went to his mom's house. And the end of the episode, Donald Margolis, Jane's dad, goes back to work, clearly a little bit too early. Makes a navigational error and causes two planes to collide and rain down debris over Albuquerque. There was much debate about this, and I would like to personally say thank you. I would like to say thank you to Sunkorg, one of our followers, for pointing out that there was actually a mid-air collision caused by an air traffic controller, and his name was Walter White.
Yes, that was...
Which is a crazy thing.
Yeah, it was
fantastic.
Really cool Easter egg. Really cool.
Yeah, I've seen this series. I can quote every, and I didn't even know that. So thanks for pointing that out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, it was cool.
But that's pretty much the episode. So,
dude, so much to unpack.
Mm-hmm.
So much to unpack. So much happened.
They just opened a whole new thing. There's that now. It's like the possibilities of new stories are endless. What the hell's gonna happen? His house, his neighbor. His neighborhood, even him, is he gonna become famous? I mean, a plane crashed up above him, and some of the plane crashes went through his house. So is his house gonna be full of, I don't know, if it's stuff like that, or you can yeah.
I don't think they drag it on too long, but I hope that they show some sort of newscast or scene of the air traffic controller that Jane's dad that made the mistake, and that Walt sees it, and I hope you get to go ahead and that Walt goes ahead and gets to have some sort of slight reflection.
Slight, very.
Jesse sees it.
Very slight.
Yeah, emphasis on the word slight, because he's probably not going to give a shit. He's going to continue to go on. But I hope that they show that he's able to he recognizes that oh, this is the guy that I was in the bar with, and he was talking about his daughter, how much he cares about her. I went over there and I let her die. So hopefully we get to see that.
I'm interested to see what the repercussions of Gus finding out that Walt has family in the DEA and cancer and all that. I'm wondering what happens there.
I don't think there'll be repercussions. I think Gus is gonna go ahead and use that as
or what's gonna happen, like which way that's gonna go.
He's gonna blackmail him.
Well, no, he's the Hank is Walt's brother-in-law, so now he can get an inside look at what the DEA is doing. Gus can use Walt to extract information out of Hank without Hank knowing. It's just Walt shooting the shit with Hank.
Okay, nice. I like that. So he's like
that's what I think.
So he's like it's gonna be like
there was no water heater that blew up, so you're gonna have to go ahead and take my.
Are you still bitter?
Still mad about
still
that?
little bitter
Bro,
about it?
Look. I'll bring you a water heater next episode, and we'll blow it up.
I can tell you,
on stream.
I'm a little bitter about the plane crash. Like it was like all of the plane crash. I made a spreadsheet. I went through and I was trying to go through like how could this be possible. A lot of the things that happened had to do with visibility issues and like miscommunication. It was a sunny fucking day at the end of that episode. So like for I don't know what the other
quit your bitchin', Jets hat. Enough.
I don't know what other plane.
Shut the fuck up.
Who hit the passenger plane was, but like it better be a small aircraft because otherwise you can fucking see it. It's pretty
otherwise
clear
this
out.
is
It's nice
unbelievable
and sunny all day. I mean, you are more likely to get struck by lightning this year than you are to die in a plane crash in 10 lifetimes.
Yeah, my father would always say the same thing.
You know,
tell that to the people who got struck by lightning.
Now,
and
so there is definitely
Oh my god, here we go.
There's a more increased chance.
Hey, let's watch
let's watch the episode, guys. Please.
That it is more probable that it happens here, but that's okay. I was gonna agree with you. But we'll continue. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam.
Bam.
This is definitely filmed in Mexico. It's got Mexico filter.
What is a Mexico filter?
It's always yellow and hazy. Every time they film anything in Mexico, it's yellow and hazy. Why they're staying so low?
I don't know. We'll just have to see.
That guy's cheating in the red shirt.
Is that race?
He's disqualified from whatever this is.
Uh-oh.
Love the boots. Bro,
Training?
are you serious? Every strong guy is bald in this series, bro. Okay, never mind. They're also never mind. I thought they're mafia bosses or something. Is that Rey Mysterio?
Wrestler. That's what I was gonna say.
No, I think it's another Mexican wrestler that's famous. So it's like a ceremony or like something like that.
Yeah, like Katie said, some sort of ritual.
Yes, it is.
So they're a cult.
Or just a religion.
Yeah, I don't want to call it. It's kind of like voodoo-esque, but obviously not. I'm not well versed.
Oh no!
Oh, okay. All right then. Wow. Walter would love that. He would love that.
Yeah, right. He's like, there's somebody who's worshiping you. Well, worshiping the devil.
There you go.
Did you see the mustache? It's like wiggly.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you this breaking
Oh, here we
news.
go.
Good
Here's
afternoon.
here's that
In the
news
last
report.
several minutes, KOB has received dozens of reports of what appears to be a crashed aircraft, possibly 2 aircraft, on Albuquerque's east side.
Bump, bump, bump all over the neighborhood.
Indicating that the final death toll now stands at 167.
167 muertes.
167.
El hombre es Donald Margolis.
Donald Margolis, a 19-year veteran of the FAA's Air Route Traffic Control Center in Albuquerque.
Margolis recently returned to work after a 5-week absence, which was due to, quote, a personal loss.
While it's now known that Margolis had recently lost a daughter to a
Drug overdose, and a month before, his troubled daughter Jane Margolis, aged 26, apparently had a long history of substance abuse.
Time for some steaks. Or money. Oh, he's gonna burn the money? No, he ain't
No,
gonna
he's
do it. Is that fake? Okay.
What?
Maybe. He said, sorry, I'll just give him more. Oh, the last one's not gonna light. Oh, it did. He's not gonna do it. Is it Saul? Yep. Better call Saul. Oh, he did it. Wow. Wow, it had an actually significant impact on him. Oh, he's gonna dump it up. He's gonna dump it. You gonna throw it in the pool?
What is wrong with Not
Definitely
sometimes.
feels guilty, but just not enough to actually take
Oh, he's got the pool.
What other debts or assets? Do you feel you have a good understanding of you and your husband's financial situation?
No.
Is your husband employed?
You know what, here's the thing. I'm really not looking for any sort of loopholes or, I don't know, just...
No loopholes. I just intend that every one of my clients get a full and honest accounting of what it is they owe and what it is they own.
Oh, macho man.
And listen, okay? You beat a little tactical retreat, yeah? You regroup, and then, well, you know, absence makes the... Yeah. Whoa, no heavy lifting. I got it. No, it's okay. I got it. Jesus. What do you got in there? Cinder blocks?
Wet money?
$500,000 in cash.
That's the spirit.
Hey, Dad, it's me. No, I'm not okay. I don't know what the hell's going on. Nobody's telling me jack shit around here.
Flynn.
Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Can you just give me a ride to school?
Uh-oh. Sussy Gussie back.
What's polos? Oh, the chicken. The
Chicken guys.
Yeah, Los Pollos Hermanos is the restaurant chain.
Pollos, okay.
In college, they have this thing where if your roommate kills himself, like if you come home and find him hanging in the closet or whatever, it's basically an automatic A for you. And I just think that kind of compassion is something to...
What?
Kids are fucking stupid, bro.
Dude.
No judgments, guys. Just feelings.
Oh, I'm judging.
Say anything and everything that's on your mind.
These people I deserve an A.
Walt Jr. is gonna say something.
So about that A.
My neighbor, he heard the crash and he ran outside and he found like this seat, like an airline seat, like what you have on an airliner. And well, anyway, the seat was standing perfectly upright in his front yard, right next to his sea-doos, because like he has sea-doos, but
Jesus Christ.
there was still a pair of legs buckled into them. Human legs.
To clarify.
At any rate, what you're left with, casualty-wise, is just the 50th worst air disaster. Actually, tied for 50th. There are, in truth,
Yeah, really.
53 crashes.
Jesus Christ, me and Walt did spreadsheets together.
That are just as bad or worse. Tenerife? Is anybody?
That's
anybody
way worse than Shit Happens. No? Move on.
In
That's
1970,
way worse.
Two
like you're
fully loaded 747s crashed into each other on Tenerife.
God.
Does anybody know how big a 747 is? I mean, it's way bigger than a 737, and we're talking about two of them. Nearly 600 people. And
he's lost all emotional connection.
If we survive and we overcome. Yeah. We survive.
Yeah, can we have that back, please?
Okay.
You fucking narcissist.
He's kind of in denial, you know?
Check out our tattoos. We didn't skip leg day.
So, like, what makes you the experts?
I don't think I ever said I was that.
Yeah, but you're the one sitting here, right? Telling us thus and so. Be happy, forgive yourself, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever really hurt anybody? I don't just mean disappointed your mother or whatever, but did you ever really hurt someone?
I killed my daughter.
Jesus Christ.
This is like touche.
July 18th.
Hey.
Which has been my truck. She's my 6-year-old daughter. She's playing at the end of the driveway.
Oh my God.
So.
Yeah.
How do you not hate yourself?
I did hate myself for a long time. Hatred, guilt, it accomplishes nothing.
I mean, Jesus. You come in here and you wave these papers in my face when there's a whole other entire side to this thing. There's your side and there's my side, and you haven't heard my side yet. You haven't heard any of it at all.
You're a drug dealer.
Oh, what?
No, what? How? What?
Skyler.
How?
I don't know. I'm so proud of her.
Yeah. How else could you possibly make that kind of money?
Oh, she's smart.
So smart.
Marijuana.
Ah, she's not that smart.
Cocaine?
Oh, she's getting there.
Is he gonna complain to her?
I hope. Methamphetamine. Oh, he did. Yes.
What did he say?
Methamphetamine.
I'm a manufacturer. I'm not a dealer. Per se. It doesn't mean
partnership.
Skyler.
Tell Hank, and I won't tell your children or anybody else. Nobody will hear it from me.
Oh, no.
But only if you grant me this divorce and stay out of our lives.
No, Skyler.
I mean it.
Oh.
Now let me the hell out of here before I throw up.
In the marriage right now.
Roommates.
Strictly.
Oh my God.
I'm just taking a little break. That's you over there.
You've been following this airplane crash? You know, it was Jane's dad who accidentally crashed them together because he was so torn up.
Hey, look, let me stop you right there, all right? You are not responsible for this. Not
Learned it in rehab. It's all about accepting who you really are.
I accept who I am.
And who are you?
I'm the bad guy.
I have an offer that I think will be of interest to you.
I'm here because I owe you the courtesy and respect to tell you this personally. I'm done.
$1 million.
Shit.
For 3 months of your time.
$3 million.
3 months?
3 months. Then out.
Then out. Yeah, he's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go out. That's okay.
It's not
3 million.
It's not gonna happen. He won't be out, I mean.
May I take this as a yes?
I have money. I have more money than I know how to spend. What I don't have is my family. The answer is still no.
What if I can get you custody of your children?
Enjoy your meal.
He's not gonna be happy about that.
Hey, where's this being shot, Kevin?
Mexico. Oh.
And now he realizes who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get quiet.
What's going on in there?
Okay. Well, that's the direction you should run in. Sure. You
Yeah,
only got
maybe go
about like
around the truck the other side.
7 or 8 miles to run.
Shoot him in the leg.
Shot him in his good leg. That'll stop him.
Did he kill the kid and the
No.
parents?
He looked American.
Yeah.
This one reminds me of the Deadpool movie. Have you seen the Deadpool movie?
Both. I like how they shoot the gas tank and it didn't blow up. It's very realistic.
Does it blow up?
I think your cigarette can't
No,
even
it
do
won't.
that either, though. I think
No,
I
a
read.
gunshot wouldn't. It needs an open flame, which they'll.
Like this?
That won't work unless
Yeah,
he hits
but
the ground
the
with it
cigarette
first.
would go out.
That wouldn't
right?
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he shoots it with the gun and then throws the cigarette.
Okay, so we've learned that these guys
That's loud.
are crazy.
See, I told you,
So they got him.
Vin
close
Diesels.
enough? Vin Diesels. Plural. I mean, the one guy is a little chunky. Whoa. Okay.
Okay. Can I?
All right, so. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Blue.
I just want to say something before I forget. Can we talk about the dialogue between Walt and Jesse, and how it's like it's an actual conversation between Walt and Heisenberg, because he's telling Jesse, it's not your fault. It's like he's talking because he knows it's his fault, but it's like he's talking to himself. It's not your fault. It may have many reasons. And then Jesse's response is actually perfect, because he tells him, I have to accept that I am the bad guy. It's like he's telling, like, Walt needs to hear this, that he is the bad guy. He needs to stop finding excuses and just live with the consequences of the decisions that he make. You know?
Yeah. I don't disagree with that.
I think Walt's going to take it the other way, though, that I'm the bad guy, so I will continue to be the bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
I don't like this mindset for Jesse. Like, I don't know what direction he's going to take it in, but I know it's not going to be a healthy one.
I don't think any road that they took is healthy, to be honest.
No, I don't think they're capable of it, really. Yeah.
So,
Except SKYLER.
Kevin, at the beginning of the show, during the news broadcast, they talked about how Donald Margolis returned to work after 5 weeks of leave.
Mm-hmm.
And so Jesse had completed the full rehab. He was in rehab
for like a month and 2 months.
Yes. Well, it would have been. I would assume he probably went.
Well,
to
wait
rehab.
a minute. The planes crashed
5
after
weeks
the 5 weeks of leave, and didn't Walt find Jesse like shortly before the plane crash? Like find him in the den, in the drug den, shortly before the plane crash. So like the plane.
Well, I mean, they don't really give a timeline between
the
when
plane crash and Jesse's rehab.
when Jane died and when he found Jesse. I mean, it looked pretty early to me. I would imagine like the next day, or that day.
Drop a comment if you know the actual timeline, like how it's.
But either way, he did complete. I mean, I guess I can't say he completed. They give no indication that he left early.
Yeah. Well, right. Sure. So he completed. I mean, there's holes in every story of every series.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way it is. But like, and then when he was there on the couch talking about Walt about the plane crash, like it was a recent event, like that it wasn't like you don't usually say like, have you been following the plane crash like 6 weeks after it happened, unless there was like some really crazy circumstances.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you.
So like, it just seemed like it was it was like 2 weeks that he was in rehab, which the rehab is not 2 weeks. But again, I mean, this is a whole bunch of pieces they got to piece together, and like,
yeah,
it's really hard to go ahead. And
if he
make
couldn't
everything.
pay his bill,
it's fictional.
One of those. It's not court ordered. You know what I mean? It looked like one of those ritzy private places. If you can't pay the bill, they're happy to see you go.
I get the vibe that either that Walt's or
their
Saul,
money. No, they both had
their money. Yeah, their money is being.
They both had $500,000 in cash.
Yeah, I get the idea that Walt had him put in that nice rehab.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But now Jesse's out of rehab and clean. Does he stay clean? Who knows? But now he's come out with the
bad guy
the
thing.
mentality of accept yourself for who you are.
I think he's gonna cook, but he's not gonna do meth. I think that's gonna be his path. Like he's gonna cook.
I don't know. Is he? Maybe he gets his 18-month chip just like Jane.
Ooh,
goes off the wagon.
Oof. And then after it,
I think it would be pretty hard to cook and not use. I mean, to me, that's like an alcoholic being a bartender.
That's true.
It'd be pretty
That
hard.
is true. Yeah.
Well,
Walt doesn't.
Walt cooks and he doesn't smoke meth.
Yet.
Yeah, but he's not like addicted. He's not an addict.
But he's never done drug before.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. Hey, can we talk about the fact that SKYLER fucking knows now?
Yeah, he told her, but he should have told her so long ago, and he should have told her like way earlier before he made all this fucking money and did all this stuff. He should have told her. He should have just been up front with her and been like, "Look, we can make a lot of this money. We don't have any money for this cancer treatment," and she probably would have been able to talk him down.
The same pitch he gave Jesse, he should have gave SKYLER.
Yeah. But is SKYLER as innocent as we think? Like, is she?
She is. Walter is a fucking piece of shit husband person.
No, I meant.
Why was he not honest with her?
No, I meant.
In terms of morals, she showed the ability to, or at least somewhat of a willingness to cook books. With
That's true.
What's his name?
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, is she
with Beneke? Yeah,
with Mr. President.
So if that was foreshadowing, which there seems to be nothing but foreshadowing in this show, this may seem like, because she also did say that she's driving, Hank and them crazy. It might get to the point where it's just like things aren't working out, and it's for the same reason after she found out Beneke was doing those, less than honest
cooking
things,
the books,
right? And how she walked out, and then she had a moment in the car, and she turned around and came in.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so then maybe that was foreshadowing to where she finds out, she walks away as if like, no, this is out of the question. And then because she said that, I won't tell anybody about this, right? Like, so it's not like she's running to the cops right now. She's going to go home or do whatever. She's going to look at her situation. And I think Kevin's right. If there's any sort of hesitancy in her decision in leaving Walt, that's going to tie into her, well, maybe like look at everything. Okay, well, he was able to pay for this cancer treatment with that money. Like, obviously she might come around. I'm not saying that's the right decision, but if that situation with Beneke kind of foreshadows something like that, in my mind, could absolutely happen.
Yeah, I saw when she was talking to her sister.
Marie.
To Marie, and like she was not confident enough to tell them the reason why she's leaving Walter.
Shit, bro, it's so good now. This is so good. Oh my god.
They're gonna become meth dealer power couple.
The White family.
They have the makings of it, really. Like, apparently she's brilliant.
Apparently she's really good with finances, right? So she's good. She can go ahead and they can go ahead and open up some sort of service-based business, and he can go ahead and do his meth, and she can audit the books to make him look nice and good.
They're gonna.
And now they have a big, happy family.
And then Jesse's gonna become an informant because this is his redemption arc. He's gonna take them all down.
No, he's gonna start like going to he's gonna become like a fitness bro or something like that, because like he doesn't do drugs or anything anymore. He's gonna be like all. He's gonna come up
Katie,
with something.
Are you giving up? Did you toss aside the what you thought was foreshadowing of SKYLER wearing the purple dress like Jane?
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing it back up, because I was kind of thinking that since it didn't happen in that episode, that maybe she was safe. But
I see.
No, maybe she's
true.
dead in a purple dress in season 4 or something.
Or maybe it's the death of old SKYLER. Maybe.
New SKYLER. Bro, so many new things.
So many possibilities.
Very, Shakespearean.
And is Gus gonna leave him? Is Gus gonna just be like, okay?
No, there's a lot more Gus.
There's no way. There's no way he's just gonna let Walt walk out like that.
Well, something's gonna happen with the Dos Vin Diesels, because
Vin Diesel's from Walmart.
Los Dos Vin Diesels, and so something's gonna happen there. Are they gonna get scared into doing? Oh, are they gonna go after SKYLER?
Ooh.
Who knows? But they're probably from Juarez.
I just want to
They're
know
the
how
boys from Juarez.
The picture just appeared out of nowhere. What the fuck?
Yeah, where did they get the picture of Walt?
It's just voodoo.
That was a drawing by like it was like a police. Was that a police?
No,
that was not a police.
Who drew it?
It might be like a policeman's daughter.
But who drew it then?
We'll find out. All will be answered.
Hank did.
But it was not a police drawing. I'm knocking that one out of the park.
It did appear that it was out of nowhere. Like the paper was blank and then it just appeared. Like, is it magic? What? Like, is it? You need
to think about the number of people that have seen Walter White that are
no, I think it
Mexican,
appeared out of
somehow
nowhere.
involved. There's some child.
Didn't
like
appear
a
out of
childlike
nowhere.
drawing. Who could what character that we've seen in the last 2 seasons could be the one who could have drawn that picture?
Well, we know it's not the turtle guy because his head is on the turtle.
I don't think the turtle drew.
La Tortuga?
Machete. So it's maybe one of the DEA and the bank.
No, I feel like I've seen that
Maybe it's
picture
the
before,
Mexican
though.
guy with what's his name?
Why were all those?
And it kind of looks like.
Why were all those people crawling on the ground to go to the little fucking ritual place? Where
All will
it
be
had his
explained,
picture?
as Dom said.
What were they
Yeah,
crawling on the
crawling
ground?
on the ground is just a ritual to show like obedience or submissive to whatever. I think that was a certain saint, maybe the saint of
turtles.
Well, I don't know,
Crawling.
but it's some saint I'm sure that like helps you kill people or some random mystical shit.
I love when Katie said.
But they were just crawling because that's part of the ritual.
Katie said that guy's cheating.
He did. He was
He
serious.
was cheating.
was.
His butt was way too far in the air.
He was just straight up on his knees.
It's like when my students are like, "Hey, you're not doing push-ups. Come on, one more."
All right. Well, cool.
That's a good
Till
episode.
till next time.
Yes.
Well, good for you, Skylar. Don't turn around, but you will. I know you will. You're gonna start doing all the meth stuff with them, and
She gonna turn around.
just send Holly to me
bright
and
eyes.
go do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Every now and then we
You
sell
be
with
you,
waltz.
Skylar.
Peace. Bye.
All right, are we done?
All right, we're done. Good night. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.